Hi everyone, welcome to this week's live broadcast. It's Jen from Kids Eat Vegetables, and today we are going to talk about if you can't get your kids to eat vegetables, let's take some tips from McDonald's. And I know what you're thinking, oh my goodness Jen, you're crazy, what are you talking about? We're gonna take our healthy vegetables and take tips from McDonald's to get our kids to eat them. But yes, that's absolutely what I'm talking about today. So I have maybe four tips for getting our kids to eat vegetables and mimicking what they do at McDonald's. Hi Laura, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for joining me live. I'm so glad you're here. If you have mom friends who you know are struggling to get their kiddos to eat vegetables, please be sure to share this broadcast. I would love to have them join us. Awesome. Thank you so much. And so let's dive in. If you are new to me, my name is Jen Zills. I am a wife, a mom of three, a certified health coach, and the founder of Kids Eat Vegetables, where I help busy moms on their journey to raising healthy kiddos. And I am passionate about helping moms get their kids to eat more vegetables. Let's move beyond the dinner table struggles and get our kids chomping down on some healthy food. So today, like I said, we're going to talk about 3, maybe 4 tips from McDonald's to get our kids to help eat more vegetables and to eat healthy. So let's just dive right in. Tip number 1, what do our kids love at McDonald's? What do they love? Tell me. Fries. Our kids love fries at McDonald's, right? And with kids, half the time, it's just what you name something, right? Look at the food manufacturers, look at the grocery store, they're doing it all over the place. Whatever you name something, kids go after the name of it. So you need to start cutting your vegetables into fries and calling them fries. You can do carrot fries, sweet potato fries, these are zucchini fries, parsnip fries, green bean fries, whatever. Cut them into fries, call them fries. Tip number 1. Now you've won half the battle because they're like, what are we eating tonight? We're eating fries. These are fries, they're so good. I know I had a daughter at one point that went through a phase that everything was steak. I don't care what it was. It was fish, it was tuna, it was chicken, it was beef, everything was steak, right? And we just call everything steak and she would eat it. Same thing with the fries. Kids love fries from McDonald's, so let's call our veggies fries. Tip number 1. Tip number 2. What do kids love to do with their fries? What do kids love to do with their fries? They love to dip their fries, right? They love to dip their fries in something. At McDonald's, it's ketchup, but let's let them dip their veggie fries into something, right? Yeah, dip, right, Laura? Thank you. So be it ketchup, this is what they know. When I buy ketchup, I try to find a non-GMO, no high fructose corn syrup ketchup, but that's what I look for. So ketchup is an option. Hummus is an option. Ranch dressing. I know the kids love ranch dressing. A couple episodes ago, I shared this with you. This is called Veggie Vita. It's a healthy ranch dip that's made by moms. I will share the link in the comments after the broadcast. But ranch dressing, I like to also make a little homemade dip. This is avocado mixed with Greek yogurt. Very healthy, simple to put together. So, tip number 2, what does McDonald's offer? They offer ketchup. The kids love to dip their fries. So, we love yogurt ranch. Yes, exactly. So simple. Greek yogurt is such a great way, even if you have ranch dressing at home, to kind of make it a little healthier, mix it with some Greek yogurt. So thin it out a little bit with some Greek yogurt, make it a little bit healthier. Kids love the ranch. I get it. And if you're struggling to get them to eat their vegetables and that's the only way they're going to go with it, no problem. Start there, right? So cut them into fries, give them something to dip it in. That's number 2. Number 3, okay, let's hear me out here, okay? What makes McDonald's fries taste so amazing? It's the way that they prepare them, the way that they cook them, right? It never fails. I will sit down with a new client and I'll say, okay, Mom, tell me, how are you preparing the vegetables? And so many times my moms come back and they're like, these are the 3 ways they're preparing vegetables. They're like, okay, I'm heating them up from a can, I'm boiling them, or I'm steaming them. And I'm like, okay, no wonder no one's eating your vegetables. Who wants to eat vegetables that way? If McDonald's was serving boiled potatoes, they would not have a line out the door. They would not sell like 4 trillion potatoes every single year, right? They're not selling you boiled potatoes. Do not serve your kids boiled, steamed, heated from a can vegetables. They're not going to eat them. Those don't taste good, right? Even now as moms, we sit down, right? Are we eating a whole plate of steamed broccoli? Not every day, not our favorite, right? So we need to make the veggies taste good. And if we take, hi Rebecca, thanks for joining. If we take a little tip from the McDonald's playbook, right? How do they cook their fries? Again, they're not serving boiled potatoes at McDonald's, right? No one's going through the drive-thru for boiled potatoes, excuse me. But if we can serve our vegetables in a very similar manner to the way that McDonald's is serving their fries, right? They're preparing their fries in a fat, okay? Fats taste good. We like the taste of fats. It's a very satiating taste for us, right? Think bacon, avocado, right? Some of these fatty foods that we really like. So I'm not telling you to go out and get, some man-made trans fats that McDonald's is using, but you can take something from their playbook in your own kitchen and prepare your vegetables in fats. Preparing our vegetables in fats makes them taste good. So please, moms, move away from heating up vegetables in a can or boiling broccoli or steaming your vegetables. Move away from that. Move to something even simpler, which is to roasting our vegetables is a great way to start in a healthy fat. Healthy fat ideas, ghee, grass-fed butter, coconut oil, avocado oil, olive oil. So these are all great healthy fats. So McDonald's can serve up their potatoes in some fats. We can serve up our veggie fries in some fats, okay? I will have several recipes in this week's newsletter, kidseatvegetables.com/tips. I will have several recipes for veggie fries. So we'll have carrot, zucchini, sweet potato. I'll have those recipes. It's going to be very simple, moms. It's going to be just as easy as opening up the can and heating them out of a can, right? We're just going to put them on a baking sheet, sprinkle them with some healthy fat, and put them in the oven. Oh, okay, we'll talk about that. Yeah, no, who wants soggy vegetables? No one wants soggy vegetables. Laura, we'll talk about that. I will have all the steps on how to roast vegetables. But I think a couple things. One, you might be using a little too much oil or too much of your healthy fat. So if I'm doing a large sheet of vegetables in the oven, I'd say I do about 2 tablespoons, 1.5 to 2 tablespoons of healthy fat. I'm not always measuring it anymore, but so a little, don't do much more than that, okay? So I just literally drizzle that right over my vegetables on my tray, and then I'll season it. Salt, pepper to keep it simple, maybe some garlic, turmeric is good. So seasoning my vegetables on the tray, and then I bake them at 375 for about 25 minutes, and I toss them every so often. If you're finding it could be overcrowding as well. Yeah, I use a big, huge bar pan and give them a lot of space. If you're finding that you have a little too much oil, just get a cloth napkin or a paper towel and kind of dab them a little bit, right? That's one option. Option number 2 is, as you get to the end, you can put them under the broiler for a few seconds, right? So that'll kind of get them real crispy. So at the end, I'll put them under the broiler for a few seconds to really crisp them up. If I've made them in advance and I want to reheat them, I'll also do that. I'll put them onto a very big sheet pan, bar pan, and put them under the broiler for a few seconds to get them crispy and to help them from being too soggy. So 3 tips from McDonald's that you can take to get your kids to eat vegetables. Number 1, cut them into fries, call them fries. Number 2, serve them with a dip. And number 3, prepare them in a healthy fat. Roasted vegetables taste amazing. Roasted veggie fries taste amazing, right? Don't heat them out of a can, don't boil them, and don't steam them. Again, nobody is in the drive-thru at McDonald's getting boiled potatoes. They are getting potatoes cooked in fat. So don't use unhealthy fats, don't use trans fats, but use healthy fats that are very simple. Like I said, I'll go over for people who just joined. Ghee, grass-fed butter, olive oil, coconut oil, avocado oil are all awesome options for cooking your veggies. Call them fries. So what do we have for dinner tonight, Mom? We are having fries. They are amazing. I will have these recipes for you, sweet potato fries, carrot fries, and zucchini fries in this week's newsletter, kidseatvegetables.com/tips. My final small thing I'll say, because I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say, Jen, the little secret is that McDonald's puts sugar in their fries. Totally agree with you. And gosh knows how much sugar they're actually putting in those things. I get it, right? That's what a lot of food manufacturers do. They're hiding sugars in our foods to get them to eat them. However, you can do the same, okay? If you're putting a little bit of sugar, cinnamon sugar on sweet potatoes is amazing. So if you're sprinkling a little bit of sugar or cinnamon sugar on your sweet potatoes to have them taste a little bit sweeter for your kids, that is fine, Mom. Sugar's not the enemy if we're just using a little bit on a healthy, real food. Okay, sugar becomes the enemy when we have 6 different versions of it, half of them are man-made in a processed food. That's when sugar becomes a problem. If you're sprinkling, a little bit of cinnamon sugar onto your sweet potatoes to make them taste good, go for it. Go for it, Mom. Get your kids to eat these vegetables. That's what's more important. Honestly, cinnamon sugar would also be good on some carrot fries. So if you need to sweeten it up a little bit, again, let's take it from the McDonald's playbook. That is fine. Just do it in a healthy way, right? We want to monitor, all the areas that sugar's coming into our lives and into our kids' lives in our processed foods, but we're using it as an ingredient in our homemade foods. Go for it. Go for it. You're not going to be putting 1/4 of a cup of sugar, right? If you're going to use a teaspoon and a half sprinkled on an entire sheet pan of sweet potatoes, that's fine. Go for it, okay? Make them taste good. Those are my tips for today. If you have any questions, please let me know. And please be sure to share this broadcast with your fellow mom friends who you know are struggling to get their little ones to eat their veggies, or they're struggling with the dinner time battles. That's what I'm here for. I love to sit and chat with moms. I've had conversations with many of you. I love your little ones. And I'd be glad to sit down and talk and help some moms. And again, these recipes will be in the newsletter, kidseatvegetables.com/tips, kidseatvegetables.com/tips. The newsletter comes out every Saturday morning. And actually, when you sign up, you get my free ebook, which has tips to getting your kids to eating vegetables tonight. And it has a bunch of recipes in it. And one of the recipes is for carrot fries. All right, Laura, thank you so much for joining. Katie, thanks for joining. Rebecca, thanks for joining. You guys are great. Have a great day, and we'll talk soon. Bye.